It's time for Outdoors Bound with George Noliff, sponsored by Lynchburg Arms and Indoor Shooting Range.
Outdoors Bound this morning, and some big news about one of the most sought-after sport fish species in Virginia at one of the most popular fishing locations in the Commonwealth.
We're talking about striped bass at Smith Mountain Lake. Our George Noliff has the story.
There may be no better place in Virginia to catch inland freshwater striped bass than Smith Mountain Lake. There we go. The fish get big, there's a lot of them, and the sport fishery they provide supports the local economy to the tune of millions of dollars. So anytime the DWR releases new info on stripers at SML, it's a big deal. And that happened at the latest meeting of the Smith Mountain Striper Club. The new stocking numbers for this year are out.
We're shooting for approximately 325,000. But generally speaking, most of the things that we're looking at to try and make decisions are all headed in a direction where we can kind of resume more of a normal average stocking rate.
Chasing them all day.
Striped bass numbers are holding steady. The prime forage, gizzard shad, are making a comeback. That's good news for the fish and the people who love to catch them.
He's heavy.
Another key piece of research was also unveiled. It involves summer catch and release mortality of striped bass. A team of graduate students from Coastal Carolina University working with DWR used sonar to track tagged fish that were caught and released for 2 summers. Stripers are notorious for not doing well when released into warmer summer waters. Research done on other lakes proves that out, but at Smith Mountain Lake, it's a different story. At other lakes, it's 80%. At SML, it's only 25%.
The interesting thing with Smith Mountain Lake is that it just has more summertime habitat that's available for striper than some of these other reservoirs.
A lot of that has to do with the shape of Smith Mountain Lake. Those other lakes are like bowls, but Smith Mountain Lake is like a V. That means cooler water with more oxygen, deeper, and that lets the stripers survive.
I am somewhat surprised that the mortality rate is lower than some of the other studies. This whole thing came about because anglers on the lake really wanted to know what was going on specifically at Smith Mountain Lake.
I just pull up on him.
That data could be used to alter management practices and harvest regulations at SML, though more study needs to be done. What we do know is that the striper resource at Smith Mountain Lake is steady and viable, and that means a lot to the people who love those fish, as well as for the economic health of our region.
That was our George Noliff reporting. Now, George tells us that catch and release mortality study could eventually affect harvest and size regulations. But right now, there's no size limit on stripers from June 1st to October 31st, when water temperatures in the lake are the highest.